nation, and a million faces formed together, made for elevation. And my soldier won't surrender faith. It's like a fire that never burns to embers. The voice of the unheard. Love is the answer.
I gotta speak it, believe it, that's how I feel inside.
I can't sit here quiet.
You can take my heart, you can take my breath when you pry it from the cold dead chest.
This is how we rise, oh, heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise, oh, heart is beating faster, feels like thunder, magic, static, call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise, oh, it's our resistance, you can't resist us. Can you hear me? Are you listening? Sleeping and the shadows could be making history. Through the fire, on the water, used to be a slave, but now you are a conqueror.
They can take my heart, they can take my breath when they pry it from the cold dead chest.
This is how we rise, oh, heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise, oh, heart is beating faster, feels like thunder, magic, static, call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise, oh, it's our resistance, you can't resist us. We're rising up, rising up, we're rising up, rising up, we're rising up. This is how we rise, oh, it's our resistance, you can't resist us. This is how we rise, oh, heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise, oh, heart is beating faster, feels like thunder, magic, static, call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise, oh, it's our resistance, you can't resist us.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to the RORSCS Season 4 FS1 Tour, Atlanta, Georgia. Release show here tonight. It's going to be a great night here tonight. We're really joined in the booth with our co-host here tonight, Vincent Ackert, also the driver of Son of a Digger for Stadium Tour 2. And what a track we have here for tonight for RORSCS week number 1 here in Atlanta, Georgia. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to get this pre-show started and get it kicked off. And it's going to be one hell of a night here tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm excited to see what happens here tonight here in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the Braves. Well, Vincent, it's going to be quite the show here tonight. Are you ready here for the first show of the week?
Absolutely. It's no better way to kick off the season with the FS1 Championship Series. We're here in hot Atlanta, and it's going to get hot here tonight. I mean, we're here in the summertime, so luckily we're indoors. It's going to be a great show. I'm looking forward to it. We got some big names on this series, and we might have to go into it with some of our predictions here soon.
Yeah, it's going to be a great night here tonight, and what a track we have. Let's get straight into our Track X. Vincent, you are on the track currently here for the Track X, and I'm pretty excited to see what you think about this track here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump into our Track X here tonight, hosted by Vincent Ackert, who's going to be doing our Track X here tonight. Vinny, you are down the track with the microphone.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am down here on the Monster Jam track. I'm right down under the inflatable, as you see. And let me talk to you about Monster Jam Racing. These drivers are going to go head-to-head in an all-out obstacle course type track, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be an awesome time out here, and whoever takes the championship tonight is going to get a great head start into the points championship, and I'm looking forward to it. Now, I'm going to run on over to one of our freestyle obstacles, one of the most dangerous obstacles in the whole sport, the backflip ramp. Now, let me tell you about this thing right here. These drivers are going to put it all on the line with their Monster Jam trucks, and it's going to be absolutely insane. There's going to be a lot of carnage. We have 6 cameras set up here tonight, one set up right here on the backflip ramp, so all eyes are going to be set on this ramp. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was your Track X, and we'll see what happens tonight.
Great job, Vinny. We love the Track X here in RORSCS. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump into the racing bracket. We're going to do a quick breakdown of the bracket before we get into our host predictions and our driver interviews. Let's look at that racing bracket that we have going on here tonight. I'm going to go ahead and run through this racing bracket. Yeah, it's going to be a interesting time. So here's our racing bracket. 2 drivers have been an automatic bye into round number 2. So just going to quick go through our racing bracket. Full champion and JJ Bennett and Stonecrusher is going to be a first race in round number 1, followed up with Tristan Ortiz and Avenger taking on Jackson Morris and the Yellow El Toro Loco. Brett Fung and the brand new Pirates Curse taking on Jonah and War Wizard. Josh Gajewski will get a bye in round 2, and Marcelo Mendoza will get a bye in round number 2. Armando Barbosa, your reigning freestyle champion, and Gravedigger taking on Ewan Ford and Soldier Fortune. We're going to have Max Alpert, Overkill Evolution, taking on Garrett Hansen and Brutus. And then Urban Martin, or Alex Martin, and Junkyard Dog will be taking on Canyon Pruitt and Hooked. Brand new Junkyard Dog, a lot of awesome trucks coming out here tonight. Full champion, your former series champion last season. And Vincent, I want to go through a quick prediction here on who you think is going to be taking home the wins here tonight for FS1. And we're going to do this together. And yeah, I'm excited to see. So let's talk about our field of trucks here tonight, Vincent. When it comes down to racing, who do you feel is going to be the guy to look out here, or the guy to look out here for racing?
Honestly, there's a lot of great drivers in this lineup. I'm looking forward to see, honestly, everybody. This series is stacked, and it's going to be one of the most competitive series, and that's why we selected these drivers to compete on this series. But honestly, my predictions have been changing all day long for racing. It's really anybody's game. We got names like Marcelo Mendoza, one of the most decorated racers on Sim Monsters, as well as Josh Gajewski, Armando Barbosa, and you cannot forget about Cole Champion. Now, those guys are going to be my top 4. But just because they're my top 4 doesn't mean they're my pick. My pick tonight for racing, I see this guy as a dark horse. It's going to be Tristan Ortiz in Avenger.
For me, my underdog here tonight is going to go to Trent Fong in Pirates Curse. He came out in Nashville for the pre-show, and he actually won the racing competition. And then you want to talk about my solid racing prediction here tonight. It's Cole Champion at Max D. That truck handles so good in the turns. And I'm curious to see what Cole can do here tonight in that Roman chassis. He's going to be running Max D number 8. Did debut late in 2016, so we're excited to see what he can do in that truck. And yeah, I mean, when it comes to racing, I think the fastest person on the track here tonight is going to be Cole Champion and Max D. Now, Vincent, this is quite the freestyle track. These ramps are going to be stupid up for freestyle. We're going to take away the inflatables, put some car stacks out there. What are your thoughts on who you think is going to be the one to take home the freestyle win here tonight?
Yeah, the track builders tonight here in Atlanta, they didn't back down at all when it came up to steepening these jumps, and I know they're going to be working hard in between their mission to steepen them up even more. But freestyle, you know, I think it's really going to be anybody's game. We got a lot of steep obstacles, and it's really going to be hard for these drivers to keep their trucks together. So tonight, my biggest prediction is that it's going to be a truck eating track here tonight, and we're going to see a lot of early rollovers and breakages. And the driver that I think is going to conquer the track is going to be Marcelo Mendoza in Monster Energy. He has that all-out mentality, and it can either work to his disadvantage or to his advantage. But with a track like this, you got to go all out. So Marcelo Mendoza, Monster Energy, that's my pick tonight here for freestyle.
You want to talk about a freestyle driver who I think is going to absolutely tear it up here tonight? I got to put my money tonight on Marcelo Mendoza and Monster Energy. Also, one of my picks here tonight for freestyle. If I had to go with the second pick, I gotta go with the man himself. I gotta go with Armando Barbosa at Gravedigger. See if he can tear it up here tonight. Didn't have the best of luck in preseason, but I'm excited to see if he can get it done here tonight in freestyle. Break that bad luck curse. He's driving Gravedigger 32. It's a different piece than what he's driven in prior seasons, with Monster Energy being completely different the setup. But Gravedigger 32, I'm excited to see if he can tear it up here tonight in freestyle. And it's going to be a great night here tonight. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. We're going to jump into some driver interviews in a second.
We forgot about one more prediction though, Colt.
What's that?
You forgot about the overall points leader when the night's said and done. And honestly, that's something I want to talk about because this is a points race, Colt. You cannot forget about it. And I got to ask you, before you ask me, what is your prediction at the end of the night when it's said and done? Who's that overall event champion and the driver going into next week's event that has the most points?
I got to go with the only guy who has a series championship under his belt. That's Cole Champion and Max D. He's the only driver in the field here tonight who has that experience under his belt with winning a series championship. And, here tonight, it's a little bit different. The freestyle competition is going to be different. There's a time score involved. The racing track completely different. But Cole is the guy that I have my eye on for winning this whole thing, the whole shebang, and coming out as a series leader. And I think that's going to be my pick here tonight. What about you?
Absolutely. Cole Champion being my second pick. I think he's going to wound up second in overall points tonight. Definitely a great driver. But in my number one spot, this guy has been in Sim Monsters for a very long time. He's proven to be a consistent competitor in these points championships. And he's driving one of the big name sponsor trucks. It's going to be Josh Gajewski and Lucas Oil Crusader. This guy right here, long-term veteran, like I said before. He's no stranger to the points series. And I think he's going to walk home with that overall points championship here tonight in Atlanta.
That's a great pick there for the overall. Josh Gajewski coming off a clean win last night. And I'm excited to see what he can do here tonight here for Atlanta. So, it's going to be a great night here tonight. I want to jump into some driver interviews. So we're going to jump into a quick intermission so we can get these driver interviews ready to go.
We stick to our guns, we love who we love, and we wanna have fun, yeah. We cuss on them Mondays and pray on them Sundays, pass it around and we dream about one day, 'cause this is how we roll. Come on, we hanging round singing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am down on the track with the driver of the Lucas Oil Crusader, Josh Gajewski. Josh, we're right here in Atlanta. This is the start of the season. The points race begins now. Now I gotta ask you, you got racing and freestyle ahead of you, but you got 15 other drivers that are gonna be coming after you, and I gotta ask, who is your biggest competition here tonight?
It's 100% going to be Mondo and Cole. I mean, there's some other people in there. I haven't fully taken a look at the entire lineup there, but Mondo and Cole definitely going to be the top two to take down in this tour. I got Mondo round one, so hopefully we can come out with a win, and we're just going to look to gain as many points as we can on this tour and make sure we secure a spot in World Finals.
Absolutely some veteran expertise going into this season. Now I got to ask you, with your veteran experience, you got some rookies and some vets, mainly rookies though. Lots of new faces to you, I'm sure, and I just am wondering, what is your mindset going into this points championship? Are you looking to be consistent, or are we just going to have that all-out, I'm going to send it mindset?
Well, usually my head doesn't figure that out until we hit the track. I'm going to try to stay consistent. I definitely would like to be at the end of the series sitting on top of everybody in points. But, we definitely could go out there and send some high air and some crazy wow moments, maybe get nominated for whatever type of award. And, we're just looking to have fun. I haven't really had much time to test the truck, so we're going to be testing that round one. Hopefully we can get that thing dialed in and, send her to the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Lucas Oil Crusaders, Josh Gajewski.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here in the booth with the former series champion from last season. It's Cole Champion, driver of Max D. Cole, you're coming in here tonight, and you're ready to rock and roll. And here tonight, you're going to be driving the all-new Max D, which you haven't driven yet, ever. How do you feel going into tonight?
Yeah, man, coming off that points championship, I really set myself at a higher standard this season. I'm really happy to be driving the Max D. Quite the jump from Wolverine up to one of the most famous trucks in all of Monster Jam. I'm coming out here racing first tonight. Can't wait to put on a good show for everybody.
Well, this is a different racing track compared to what we've driven last season. Are you going to come here more for racing or for freestyle competition?
Last season, I think I made it to the finals in about every single show, and I came up short, and I think all but the first show here in Atlanta. So, I'm always coming here to win racing. That's always my main priority, and I think I'm laying down solid passes here tonight. So, we'll see how it goes.
Well, we're excited to see you here tonight. I think this is your first ever time driving in Atlanta, Georgia for SCS, I think. But we're excited to see what you can do here tonight, Cole. Best of luck to you, and we'll see you on the track.
Yeah, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined with JJ Bennett, the driver of Stonecrusher. Now, JJ, you've had the chance to get some arena experience right before the season started, so you're coming into Hot Atlanta with some experience in that Stonecrusher truck. You got a brand new setup, but I got to know, what driver are you looking out for the most, or drivers?
Looking at this field, it's very stacked, and that's why I like a very stacked competitive field. So if there are some drivers that I'm looking out for, I'm looking out for that black and green Wrecking Machine Gravedigger with Armando Barbosa behind the wheel. I'm also looking at people like Tristan Ortiz and Avenger, who's obviously had experience in this tour, Josh Gajewski, Cole Champion. So yeah, those are some drivers that I'm looking out for. Just can't wait for tonight.
Absolutely, and like I said before, you've had the opportunity to show off your skills. Now, speaking about skills, what is going to be your strong suit tonight? We got a steep freestyle track, and we got a very fast racing track. What competition are you looking forward to the most?
If I'm being honest, I think freestyle is going to be my strong suit because, then I can lay loose, go balls to the wall, and go absolutely crazy on that Atlanta track. So expect, a ton of action, some backflips, some saves, some wow factors, and just everything in between. It's going to be a great night.
That was JJ Bennett, the driver of Stone Crusher.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am now joined with the driver of the brand new Monster Mutt Junkyard Dog. That's Alex Martin. Alex, you're coming in here tonight, brand new ride. You had some luck in the preseason, did pretty good, and we're checking to see what you can do here tonight. How do you feel going into tonight?
I feel great. I'm in a brand new truck, of course, as you said. It's my hometown. No other better feeling than being here. Represent what the Georgia State is all about. I'm ready to throw down, just have fun.
Atlanta, Georgia, you said it's your hometown. You only get one time to come to Atlanta, Georgia. This is the only time this season you'll be here. Who's your biggest competition going into tonight that you think is going to be standing in your way of winning?
It is a very stacked lineup, but, I see every driver out here that you've interviewed so far calling out, the big names. Armando, co-champion, but honestly, I'm gonna go for Marcelo Mendoza. He's a very talented driver, as well as Gajewski, but, I'm just gonna hope for the best, give it my all, just throw it down, like I said.
All right, Alex, we're excited to see what you can do here tonight. Best of luck to you, and we'll see you later tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the driver of the black and green destruction machine, Armando Barbosa and Gravedigger. Now, Armando, we've got to talk to your fellow competitors, and the majority have brought up your name as being a threat here tonight. But I have to ask you the same question. Who is the competitor you're looking out for the most?
I would just say myself. This truck, it's a new truck for me this season. We've had some gremlins in the past 2 preseason events, but, me and the crew, we've probably got it figured out by now. And on the track, I probably have to say Cole and Gajewski. Cole is a great competitor when it comes to racing, and Gajewski, we've been butting heads for the past few weeks, so we're going to see how it turns down tonight.
Absolutely, and you have that all-out freestyle mentality. You just hold the pedal to the floor, as we saw at last year's World Finals. Now, going into this season, does that mindset change? Or are you going for consistency, or are you just going to go all out? What is the mindset of Armando?
We always have the same mindset. We're always going to go out there, try to put on a great show. So it just depends on how the track is and how I'm feeling in the truck.
Alrighty, you heard it here first from Armando Barbosa, the driver of Gravedigger.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined here in the booth with the driver of the War Wizard, his first ever time here in RORSCS here on the FS1 Tour. Jonah, welcome to RORSCS. How do you feel going into tonight for your first ever event?
I feel pretty good. Actually, This is my third event. I ran a few fill-ins last year, so to be out here with the RORSCS guys is really cool. Not often do I get to run on the full schedule of a tour, so it feels pretty good. I'm just glad to be here.
Now, Jonah, this is your first time in an official truck. What are you most looking forward to here tonight, racing or freestyle?
Freestyle, honestly. Racing has never been my strong forte. I've struggled to get past the first round quite a lot. I think freestyle should be pretty good. The truck seems to pitch up a little bit whenever I hit a ramp at high speed. So we'll have to deal with that. Might have to take it a little bit easier, but, I think freestyle definitely going to be what we're looking forward to tonight.
All right, Jonah. Well, we're excited to see you here tonight for the first ever time behind the War Wizard. Best of luck to you tonight, and we'll see you later on the track. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump into our opening ceremony here tonight. So we're going to go ahead and have everybody stand up, take your hats off, put your hand over your heart. At this time to get ready for our national anthem and our intros.
I wanna hold you till the break of dawn. Hear the crickets sing a riverside love song. Hey baby, all we got is all night. Come on now, we're running out of moonlight. Girl, I bet you thought I lost my mind. Out of the blue, pulling into your drive. Wonder why I got you way out.
Oh, say, can you see? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Every scar will build my friend.
This is RORSCS, Atlanta, Georgia.
The station is
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your official Week 1 here for FS1 Stadium Tour 1. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our 14 truck bracket to hit this racing course. And we're going to come out with one racing champion and one freestyle champion. I am joined in the booth with your host here tonight, Vincent Acker. Vincent, are you ready?
Oh, I'm definitely ready. But I gotta ask, are you guys ready? Because Monster Jam Racing starts right now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight, it's going to be a 14 truck bracket. And we're going to start things off with our first race of round number 1. Racing here tonight is going to be Cole Champion and Max D.
And in the other lane, it is gonna be JJ Bennett, Stone Crusher.
Well, it's time to go. It's go time here tonight. I'm excited to see what's going on here tonight and in racing. Drivers are lined up and ready to go. Who's going to come home with the first win of round number 1? There's green. That even offline.
Here we go, going in the first turn. It is dead even.
Cole Champion with the lead, about a truck length lead.
Going into the second half, Cole Champion holding a strong lead in that Max D truck.
Cole Champion will advance into round number 2.
Beautiful pass from Cole Champion and Max D. Definitely getting that brand new Max D truck dialed in tonight here in Atlanta.
You know, the important thing to note here tonight is this is the first event of Season 4. And tonight is going to come down to first come, first serve for lane choice, and then every event afterwards will be whoever has the highest amount of points going into the event.
Absolutely, and racing is going to be a key factor in gaining points on this series. And it's anyone's game out here. We got some of the best drivers, and it's going to be an all-out battle for racing.
Spencer's at the line as we await El Toro Loco.
Jackson Morris, El Toro Loco having some mechanical issues in the back. We'll see if the crew can get that truck fired up. Looks like a battery issue for the El Toro Loco team. We're going to have to see if they can make it out for round 1 racing.
Should be good now. El Toro Loco getting ready to go. El Toro Loco finding his keys, getting ready to go, getting strapped in.
Yeah, I'm getting word from the back. The crew got the truck fired up. Now this race we're going to have right here is going to be, I think, anyone's game. Jackson's an underrated competitor when it comes to these trucks, and Tristan, always known to be a consistent racer.
Coming out here tonight, it's going to be Jackson Morris and the yellow El Toro Loco. It's going to be drivers getting lined up, ready to go. Jackson Morris and El Toro Loco lining up, getting into that orange lane, as Tristan Ortiz will be taking that blue hand lane. Drivers lined up, ready to go, and here we go. There's green, Avenger off the line. Oh, Jackson up and over. Roll it back over. Avenger has a strong lead going into the second turn. Coming to that finish line. Looks like it's going to be Avenger going into the next round. Drivers getting lined up for our next race. Let's go ahead and meet our competitors as we go into our next race here in round number 1.
Absolutely.
Coming out here tonight, it's going to be Trent Fong and the brand new Pirate's Curse. He's going to be taking on Jonah and the War Wizard. Getting ready for our next race here for round number 1. Coming out here tonight is going to be Armando Barbosa in Gravedigger.
And in the other lane, it's going to be UN Ford, Soldier Fortune.
Honor, code, loyalty.
Both drivers getting lined up, ready to go here for our next race.
Clear.
UN Ford taking that blue lane, Armando taking the orange. And this race goes to the next round.
And they're off.
Off the line. Oh, Soldier Fortune up and over. It's
It's going to be a walk in the park for Armando.
Gonna be an easy win for Armando if he doesn't mess up.
Armando Barbosa taking the victory early on, moving on to round number 2. We have 2 more races in round number 1, and these races are going to be some good ones. We got a lot of returning faces in these last 2 races, so I'm looking forward to see it.
You know, some of these guys, Vincent, are coming in here tonight, never competing in RORSCS before, not used to the format, but they're going to come out here and they're going to try their very best.
Absolutely. One of those faces that is coming up in this next race is going to be Max Halpert in Overkill Evolution. This guy has some history on the site, and he's returning to the driver's seat behind the wheel of Overkill Evolution. This guy is going to be a driver I'm going to be looking out for.
Let's meet your competitors for this next race. Excited to see who comes out the victor. Coming out here tonight, it's going to be Garrett Hansen in Brutus. He's going to be taking on Max Halpert in Overkill Evolution.
Max Halpert taking the orange lane. Garrett Hansen in Brutus is in the blue lane. Max Halpert struggling to get that truck fired up. It looks like the crew working on the track has got that truck ready to go to finish out round number 1. Max firing it up now. The drivers are staging on the line. We're going to finish round 1 racing right now.
I do think we have one more race of round number 1, but final 2 races coming up. We've got little truck issues here and there, but we're getting those taken care of.
Yep, final 2 races to finish it off, and they are off. Hole shot to Overkill.
Overkill Evolution with a strong start. Ooh, hiking it up a little bit though. Overkill Evolution has the lead going into the final turn. All over the track right now.
Garrett Hansen's coming back. And it's going to be Overkill.
Overkill will go into that next round. Shrimp Fong and Pirates Curse going to be on the minute clock here as we get ready for our next race of round number 1, the final race of round number 1.
Stuck in your
Pirates Curse has 1 minute to make it to the line.
As right now, we got Johan Juhanen and War Wizard on the line. And looks like Trent Fung's going to make the call. In the blue lane, we got War Wizard, Johan Juhanen. And they're off. Coming to the final turn, it's going to be all Trent Fung. Moving on to round number 2.
Last race of round number 1 coming in as Hooked will be taking on Junkyard Dog. Junkyard Dog gonna take that blue hand lane, Hook's gonna take the orange. Boats getting lines up, ready to go. Winner of this race goes to that next round.
Charge complete.
Vince, who do you got going into this race right here?
This is going to be a close race, but I got to go with Junkyard Dog. That guy has been really consistent in the previous season, so I think he's going to take that race. And here we go. They're lined up, ready to go. Let's see who moves on to round number 2. Hole shot, Junkyard Dog.
Junkyard Dog with the hole shot. A little slow around the turn.
JYD having a strategy. Slow is fast. And he's making use of it. Go to the final turn.
Junkyard Dog will advance as we go into round number 2. The next race is going to have Marcelo Mendoza and Monster Energy taking on Cold Champion and Max D.
As this right here can easily be the race of the night.
Drivers lined up, ready to go. There's Green, that even offline. That even going into the second turn.
As right here we might have an upset. Marcelo might be upsetting Cold Champion to the final turn. It's going to be a photo finish.
What a race! Wow. Photo finish we're going to have to review.
Yes, we are, and the results are in. Your winner of that race is Marcelo Mendoza, Monster Energy by half a tire.
Monster Energy advancing into that next round. What a race.
As this next race can easily be another photo finish. Tristan Ortiz, Avenger, taking the orange lane. Trent Fung is in the blue lane. We're going round 2 racing.
There's Green. Here we go.
Wow, Trent with a big sweeping wide turn. And Trent Fung is going to carry the momentum into the final turn.
Trent Fung with a good amount of a lead, and he's going to go into that semifinal round.
Great race from both drivers.
Ross Kayaski and Lucas Oil Crusader taking on Armando Barbosa and Gravedigger.
These races are just getting better and better as this round goes on. And they're ready. Here we go.
Armando with a slight lead, truck link lead.
These corners are going to make the difference. Lucas Oil Crusader with a better corner. But Armando is still carrying that lead.
And Mondo will advance into the semifinal round. One more race here for round number 2.
Is like I said before, a driver to look out for, Max Halpert and Overkill Evolution. A dark horse in this lineup. Like I said, he's had plenty of experience, so he's got a tough task with Junkyard Dog, so we'll see how he handles that task. As here we go into the next race, the final race of round number 2.
The semifinals is looking pretty solid as we move and advance forward.
Absolutely very competitive, as Overkill is going to be taking the orange lane. Max Halpert in the orange lane. Alex is going to be put in the blue lane, and we're going racing right now. And they're off. Overkill off the line.
Overkill, slight lead off the line. Pretty dead
Junkyard
even.
Dog with a better first turn. They're going down to the last half. Max Halpert carrying the momentum.
Gonna come down to that final turn. Great turn from Max. Bobbles. Junkyard Dog advances. But can he keep the truck in one piece? Yes, he can.
Saves it. He saves it.
Sticks the landing as we go into that semifinals.
As Junkyard Dog is literally going to use every hair on his nose to take that win as we look at the photo finish. Facing nose down.
Talk about an exciting finish. Time for a semi-final round. Quarterfinal 4 is going to be Marcelo and Monster Energy taking on Trent Fong. Pirates Curse. Winner of this race goes to that finals.
As here we go. They're off. Trent Fong using a pretty interesting strategy, turning before the go. And it's working out for him, Colt.
Marcelo's not too far behind.
Here we go to the final turn. Trent Fong looking to be unstoppable here. Can Marcelo come back?
Oh, man! Marcelo advances!
Oh, hold on. Wow, what a comeback that was. And your winner officially going to the top down is Marcelo Mendoza. Moving on to the final round.
Gravedigger and Armando Barbosa taking on Alex Martin and Junkyard Dog. Winner of this race goes to the final.
Junkyard Dog taking the blue lane. Gravedigger taking the orange lane. We're going racing right now. Who's moving on to the final round? We're off.
Dead even off the line.
Both drivers taking different approaches to that first turn. Looks like the tighter approach from Gravedigger has the advantage.
Alex is trying to come back here. Mondo goes wide. Gravedigger will advance.
Gravedigger moves on. As our final round is set. Now let's sit back and talk here for a second, Colt. Now let's flash back to pre-show. We had our predictions. Your prediction, I believe, in racing was Armando Barbosa and Gravedigger. And my prediction was Marcelo Mendoza and Monster Energy. So the two hosts got two sides here tonight. So we'll see which one of our guys takes the win.
Let's meet our competitors here tonight. In the blue lane is going to be Marcelo Mendoza and Monster Energy.
And in the orange lane, from Kill Double Hills, North Carolina, Armando Barbosa, Gravedigger.
Who's going to go home with the racing championship here tonight? Only time will tell as we get ready for our championship race. There's green.
Hands are off. Dead even.
It's going to come down to these turns. Marcelo goes wide. Maybe it'll help him with momentum, though.
Oh, this is looking close. Colt coming down to the wire. Who's going to take it?
Marcelo Mendoza, holy crap, wrecks it.
As we're gonna have to review that race real quick, as if Marcelo Mendoza didn't get those front two tires up that ramp, that will be a penalty. So we're gonna go down to the officials on the track, review that race, and see what they think.
Gotta check for the wheelie.
And indeed, Marcelo Mendoza's front tires did not touch the face of that jump. It was a full wheelie over. So Colt, who is taking racing tonight?
Armando Barbosa is your racing winner here tonight in Atlanta, Georgia.
See if we can get an interview down on the track with Armando Barbosa in Gravedigger.
Armando, you take home the first racing win of the season. Congratulations. How do you feel coming out of that final race?
You know, it feels good. You know, we had a tough competitor in Gajewski. Irving, I thought he was going to get me, but, you know, I'm really happy with the outcome here. Racing isn't my strong suit, so, you know, hopefully the momentum carries into freestyle.
You know, it wasn't the cleanest win. Marcelo technically beat you to the line, but he did indeed get a penalty wheeling over the racing ramp. What a finals that was. What was going through your mind going into that final round race?
Yeah, man, you know, I knew as long as I stood clean and steady, I would most likely get the job done, and unfortunately, that's what cost Marcelo the race.
Well, Monto, congratulations. We'll be excited to see what you can do in freestyle. Go out and celebrate. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump into an intermission before freestyle. We'll see you in just a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for RORSCS Freestyle. Now, before we begin, we're going to go over the freestyle criteria. For the first time in RORSCS history, we are doing a time score. So these drivers must fill the full 2 minutes to get a score of a 20. The time score makes up half of your score. The other 2 judges will be judging out of 10, which will total into a score of 40. We're looking for big air, momentum, saves, wow factor, you name it. It's going to be all about filling the clock here tonight. And coming up first for freestyle, it's going to be JJ Bennett, Stone Crusher.
JJ Bennett coming out here, ready to rock it out for freestyle. I'm excited to see what he can do here tonight on the track.
JJ Bennett, we got to see some of his skills in arenas, and he's coming out here for freestyle on a huge wide open track here in Atlanta to start off the season to show off what he can really do with a wide open floor. Lining up for the fun box.
Gets it started, and he starts off his clock.
This is what I've been waiting for all night long here in Hotlanta, is the freestyle competition. We got some of the biggest jumps out here, and these drivers are going to have to use different techniques here tonight to tackle this track. And JJ making use of the track so far, Colt.
He's doing a good job of handling this track. Oh man, crazy sky wheelie.
Big combo there from JJ Bennett and the Stone Crusher. He is putting on a great run, nosediving it once again. And this right here is how you put together a freestyle on the ragged edge all the time.
Doing a pretty good job of hitting all the ramps out here for freestyle. As he winds down his clock, he's about to head into his final 30 seconds if he keeps this run going.
Absolutely, and now would be the time for a backflip as he's lining up for it.
Oh my God! Huge landing on that front end. He is in his
He's going to
final
take out
30.
the front end. He's going to take out the front end. That drive shaft is falling out.
Oh man!
As our officials are going to call it right there. Those front 4 links were falling out of that truck, and that front axle is getting ready to drop out of that truck.
That's going to be it for JJ Bennett and Stone Crusher. At 15 seconds left on the clock. Scores coming in for JJ Bennett. Gonna be at 28.5. That'll be the starting score here tonight. Ready for our next driver to come on out. Coming out next is gonna be Jonah in the War Wizard. Excited to see what this guy can do here tonight. Yes, the green to go.
Here comes Johan in War Wizard.
Score to beat 28.5 from Stone Crusher. He got a pretty good score just for getting pretty far in the time.
Absolutely, and like I said, it's going to be all about filling the time here tonight. And so far, Johan is kind of keeping a conservative approach, and that's what you want to do at the beginning of your run.
Nice air. So far, I think he's got a little bit better momentum than what JJ had, but he's being a little conservative, which is a good thing considering there's a time score. Nice.
Oh, big combo there. That was beautiful.
45 seconds left in regulation. Nice sky wheelie.
Hard hit on the rear is Johan. He said it before earlier tonight. He is a rookie when it comes to competing in these full events. So it's really going to be interesting to see him grow this season.
He's doing
as
a
driver.
great job right now. 25 seconds left in regulation as he winds down his regulation time. Nice air. Little trouble there. Sets it back down. Has to put in reverse. Going for a backflip. Oh, put it in reverse. Set it down. A nice job. Final 30 seconds for War Wizard. Goes into PKT bonus time. Oh, breaks it and flips it over. 24 seconds left.
And that's going to be the end of the run. 24 seconds left on the clock for Johan. Tough break there. But he made the use of it and had some great sky wheelies.
It's a 17 for the time score. Scores of 27.5 is going to be 1 point shy of taking the lead.
Great run for a rookie driver. Looking forward to see him grow in freestyle and in racing as the season progresses. Shout out to Johan on that great run.
We get ready for our next driver. It's going to be one part of Team Scream coming out here tonight. It's going to be Garrett Hansen in Brutus. What are you expecting here tonight from Garrett Hansen?
Garrett Hansen is a driver that likes to keep it conservative and fill the clock, and that is a great trait to have. You know, he picks it up towards the end. He has the Dennis Anderson mindset, you know, when those last 30 seconds hit, the bonus time, he's going to pick it up. So Garrett, you know, he's a contender for freestyle, definitely a driver that can easily place in the top 5 on any given night. Beautiful sky wheelie.
Garrett Hansen coming out here in that Racehorse Brutus. Score to beat 28.5.
As you know, he's taking his time when he lines up for these jumps, but he's hitting them hard. And, you know, that's the difference between Garrett and a lot of these other drivers. You know, he may not have the best momentum, but whenever he hits those obstacles, he hits them hard. And he's getting some of the biggest air we've seen so far in the freestyle competition.
This is a very steep track, so there's a lot of walls in this track, but you got to be careful. Nice air. Right into
Absolutely.
that slap wheelie.
Beautifully done setting it down on top of the tabletop. He's got a great sense of mind behind the wheel. Oh, casing it.
Winding out his final 30 seconds in regulation. He's going for a backflip. Over-rotate it. Lands it. Beautifully landed. Keeps the truck going. Nice sky wheelie. Vincent, he is kicking it around here in Atlanta.
He's cooking up a run, and like I said before, when these last 30 seconds come, this is where he starts to pick it up, and we're entering bonus time right now.
BKT bonus time, reverse donuts.
That's something you don't see every day, Colt, and I like it.
Nice air. So far, this might be the best run of the night if he can keep it going. Crazy Team Scream Air. Somersault. That's going to be it. 13 seconds left on the clock.
13 seconds left on the clock for Brutus. What a run that was.
Garrett Hansen, ladies and gentlemen. 30
the
points.
scores are coming in.
30.75, your new leader. Time score of an 18. Garrett Hansen is your new leader. Nobody has yet to break that 7 from any of these judges, but that time score is launching them into a good higher 20. Freestyle's been pretty great so far as we get going for our next truck.
Absolutely, these drivers are learning from each other and learning exactly what they have to do here tonight to get those points up on the board.
Really excited for this next driver to come out here and freestyle.
Yep, we got a PI chassis coming out next. And we're going to see how Canyon Pruitt takes on the course.
You said it, words right out of my mouth. As next up, it's Canyon Pruitt in Hooked.
Revving up that motor. He's ready to go.
Here we go. Canyon Pruitt in Hooked was a fill-in many times last season, but he's here this season to make a name for himself as an official driver. Starts it off. Oh, Canyon, hold it down. Already in trouble. Nice
What
save.
is this hook truck known for getting crazy, and he's showing you why.
Nice sky wheelie. Riding it out all the way across the racing ramp. Kicking into some donuts. Garrett Hansen holds the lead to 30. See if Canyon can knock it out. Almost hits the barrier. Going straight for a backflip.
Wow, big backflip.
Nice backflip. Keeps the truck going. One piece. Got some pretty decent momentum, Vincent. I like how he's got good momentum going hit to hit. Doing things differently than anybody else has.
Definitely, you know, this is a driver that I have no clue what to expect from. Like, just there, he pulls out a slap wheelie or a sky wheelie, walking over the pod right there, and a little stoppy there. Beautifully done.
I dude's got to say, he's got to keep off these walls. It's slowing him down a little bit momentum-wise. 13 seconds left in regulation. Canyon's doing a great job right now. BKT bonus time for Hooked. Final 30 seconds to rock it. Riding it off in a bicycle. Cross-threading it. Nice cross-thread.
As this might be the first guy to fill the clock, Cole.
Oh, man. I think so. Final 5 seconds. And he fills the clock. Give it up for Canyon Pruitt and Hooked. Just for the fans. And that's going to be it. Give it up for Canyon and Hooked. Pretty solid run, I would say, Vincent.
Absolutely. He filled the clock, and that's the name of the game. So, right on for Canyon Pruitt. He's going to score a 20 for the time score.
33.5 will be your new leader, Canyon Pruitt and Hooked.
Hook's definitely going to be a driver to watch out for the rest of the season when it comes to freestyle.
Got a 20 for the time score, a 6.5 from Judge 1, and a 7 from Judge 2. So there's plenty of wiggle room there. Excited to see who's coming up next. It's going to be a good Good freestyle. And the rest of this lineup. We've been 4 for 4 for backflips. Every single driver's done a backflip.
Yeah, and this guy right here, he packed his bags and got in an airplane coming all the way from Australia. It is going to be Jackson Morris, El Toro Loco.
Everybody's favorite Australian coming out next. Jackson Morris. Coming out in El Toro Loco yellow. Starts off as freestyle. Here we go.
Jackson Morris, he's known for freestyle in other leagues, and he is definitely one of the most underrated drivers in my opinion. Blowing the smoke over the tabletop, having the presence of mind. Beautifully done from Jackson here.
You know, the truck team did a great job assembling this truck, and look at him go for the first ever time.
One thing about Jackson is he's carrying the best momentum we've seen all night, and he's tackling these obstacles with aggression, and I'm liking this run so far.
Good momentum. He definitely has the best momentum so far. Going hit to hit.
Big air! That's some of the biggest air we've seen all night, blowing the smoke to boot, and what a perfect driver we got here tonight for El Toro Loco, making great use of that fog machine.
Nice air. Little side slap, sets it down. Not much room to mess with there. It turns it around.
Oh, this could be trouble.
Set it down, Jackson. Turn the rear steer. Keep it going.
What a save.
21 seconds
Straight
left.
for the backflip.
Lands it. Keep it going.
This momentum is unreal right now.
Oh, getting kicked up. Set it down. 30 seconds left. Huge air. That's the biggest air so far.
As he's making this yellow El Toro Loco work here tonight.
Great work from Jackson. Going after Garrett Hansen and Hook, or Canyon Pruitt and Hooks.
Absolutely cooking right now with some massive air.
Massive leap, lands it on the rear end.
And that looks like it's going to fill time.
Taps the wall at the end, just for you fans. Give it up for El Toro Locos, Jackson Morris.
What a beautiful run that was.
That was solid right there. $34.5, your new leader, Jackson Morris. Both judges giving a 7.25 as he takes the lead. Jackson Morris, El Toro Loco, right now in that hot seat. Well, Vincent, get ready for this next guy coming up. Trent Fong in Pirate's Curse, taking the track next as he's going to sail across Atlanta, Georgia.
Absolutely, Trent Fong, one of the best racers in this series. Let's see how he can do in freestyle.
Starts off the clock, here we go.
That's the biggest air of the night, Colt.
Trent's, he's here to win. I'll tell you that.
He's wasting no time.
Prior seasons, he's had a little bad luck, but this season, I know he's in it to win it. Let's see what he can do.
He's working his way around the outside of the track, making great use of the floor and hitting stuff in ways we haven't really seen before.
Already fills his first 30 seconds. Nice air.
Beautiful combo. Slap wheelie into the cars. That was beautifully done.
Great momentum from Trent as he coming out here, and he's doing a great job of using this Atlanta, Georgia freestyle track. Nice air. Feel like
Trent Falling making his paces right now, Colt. He's a man with a plan out here for freestyle.
Feel like he's already been out here for 2 minutes. Bring it back, Trent. Gas it. Saves it. Keep it going.
From Trent Falling and Pirate's Curse.
There goes front drive.
Oh, man.
No. Left 39 seconds on the clock. Give it up, Trent and Pirate's Curse. I have 39 seconds left on the clock. Time score is going to be a 14. Going to be a 23.5 from Trent.
You know, he had the big wow moments, but if you don't fill the time, there's not much you can do.
Got a 14 for the time score, a 4.5 and a 5, 23.5. There is your score for Trent. It's been a great night here tonight. Armando Barbosa, your racing winner. And let's see who's going to come home tonight with the freestyle win. Coming out next for freestyle.
Got to be kidding me.
Great run. $36.5, your new leader, Tristan and Avenger.
What from Tristan Ortiz? He burned it down. He drove that Avenger truck into the ground for you Atlanta fans.
8.5 and 8 and a 20.
All those drivers in the back are sweating right now after that run. And I would be too if I was in this competition. That run is going to be a tough one to beat.
out next for Freestyle. None other than Alex Marin and Junkyard Dog.
Another great competitor waiting on the go. And this guy has something to prove tonight here in Freestyle.
Starts off the clock, and here we go. See what Alex can do here tonight.
Alex had plenty of time to watch the other drivers, and you just got to think he's got to be changing his strategies up to tackle this track. It's a very tough and steep track here in Atlanta.
Nice air. Junkyard Dog's gonna beat from Avenger. Doing a great job of using the track, similar to what Tristan did.
Yeah, very similar run. It's just going to be about picking up the pace in these last final seconds of his run.
Solid run so far. Going for a backflip.
Nailed it.
Nice. Lands it clean. Keeps it going. Always a good feeling to land the backflip. Keep the truck in one piece.
And this is where you want to start picking up your run. You land the backflip. It's time to pick it up and just let the truck go.
30 seconds left for Junkyard Dog enters PKT bonus time. Oh man. Now he's really starting to let it hang out.
Watch out for those walls. Because here we go. Oh man.
Okay. Crazy wreck. He's got an RAI. He's got 9 seconds left on the clock. That was a pretty reckless wreck right there. And that's going to be it. Give it up for Junkyard Dog and Alex Marin.
Tough break, and that's going to be a nominee for Crash Madness, and we're only one of it in, Colt.
Scores coming in for Alex Marin. 32.75, not enough to take the lead. Holding that lead is Tristan Ortiz and Avenger as we get ready for our next driver. Vincent, yourself as a judge, what are you looking for here tonight in Freestyle?
As a judge, I'm looking for these drivers to, let their trucks hang out and do stuff we haven't seen before, and just let the truck do its thing and just put the pedal to the metal. And if your truck, ends up on all fours, so be it. If not, oh well. But it's all about risk for me. That's what I'm looking for here tonight in Freestyle. And coming out next, this guy knows a lot about risk. It's Max Halpert in Overkill Evolution.
He's ready to go, and he's going to hit the track now. Starts it off. Here we go.
As one of the only trucks to run coilover shocks, Gravedigger 32 being the other truck in the lineup running coilovers. So our first look at a truck with coilovers, and we'll see how they handle the track.
Max has got great momentum right now, flying across this track.
Max looks like he's got a broken or tweaked front sway bar. Now this is going to be an interesting factor in his freestyle run.
I don't think it's going to hurt him too much. Looks like he might have tweaked it on the other side, making it a little bit even. Oh, he's going for a backflip. Hits the wall, keeps it going. Max doing a good job right now. Great momentum flying around this track. Crazy air. Benson, hey, he hasn't even taken a break.
He's making great use of the floor, and he's got great momentum. I'm loving this run so far from Max. Oh no, there goes the front drive.
Front drive gone, keep it going.
He's not holding back, even with that.
Uh-oh.
Can he save it?
Save it! No! 37 seconds left on the clock. Give it up for Max in Overkill Evolution. No, Max probably not going to be too happy about that one right there.
Oh no, but that's the name of the game. You know, these are some steep jumps, and you know, the trucks break, and that's what Max happened to have her do.
Yeah, he just ran out of room there. Still in the lead is Tristan Ortiz and Avenger.
As you know, that was a interesting breakage we saw from Overkill. That truck kind of just finally broke, but you know, there was some moves in there that damaged the truck and hindered it, and then that front end finally gave away. And speaking about drivers coming out next, U1 Ford, Soldier Fortune.
It's got to go, and here we go. You know, U1 Ford drove Captain America. He is literally the Chad Fortune of SCS.
Absolutely. Hopefully he doesn't drive like Chad Fortune here tonight. And hopefully we can see a backflip out of U1 Ford.
See what he can do here tonight. So far, so good. Keeping the truck in one piece.
Definitely a great approach here from U1 Ford. I like his flow so far in this competition, and see what else he can do in tonight's freestyle competition. Definitely gonna need to wow the judges.
Nice sky wheelie. There's still a lot of things that haven't been done on this track, so I'm excited to see what these drivers can do.
I gotta tell you, Cole, this freestyle competition has been awesome. These drivers making great use of the track. And you're right, there's still a lot we can see. But U1 Ford, he's putting on a great run, showing you how it's done.
30 seconds left in the regulation time. Nice air.
In the truck and air there, that was beautiful.
Great flow around the
Lining
track.
up for the backflip. Nails
Oh,
it!
man.
Into a
Bounces it.
wheelie.
Straight up into the wheelie.
This run has all the ingredients it takes to take the lead. He's just got to finish it off well.
30 seconds left. Bonus time. PKT bonus time. How can he finish the run? Going for this crossthread. First one to do this. Oh, tweaks the rear tie rodder.
Got a broken steering ram in the back of that truck.
Bring it back down. Set it down, Ewan.
Oh!
Oh, what a save. That's going to be time. Give it up for U1 Ford and Soldier Fortune.
Great run from U1 Ford. That's what I'm talking about right there. That was beautiful.
Build the clock here tonight. $35. He's gonna take second place.
score there, you know, definitely had a great run. I think any other event that would take the win, but Avengers run was just insane. So that's going to be a tough number to beat, but gives the drivers a good idea on what they have to do to top Avenger.
Been a solid night here tonight, and it's about to get even better as our next driver coming out. It's going to be Josh Gajewski and Lucas Oil Crusader.
I'm looking forward to see this guy right here, Josh Gajewski, the Lucas Oil Crusader. He's got a lot of pressure on him here tonight, representing such a big name sponsor, Lucas Oil. So he's going to absolutely drive that truck into the ground. He's got the green.
Solid night of action as it's going to get even better here. We're going to turn it up here with Lucas Oil Crusader.
Because I think we're going to see Josh Gajewski just not hold anything back. It's just going to be pedal to the metal, and he's going to start it off on the cars.
Starts it off nice and easy. Little slap wheelie across the track.
Making use of those crush cars.
Say he was cruising over them. Nice air. Oh no.
Oh no, he's got a steering ram in the rear of that truck coming apart. Got hydraulic fluid just spewing all over the place, and that's going to be a handicap for this run. But we're going to see how he works for it. We saw Avenger work with one earlier. Can he save it?
Yeah, Josh, hold it down.
Awesomely done, dude.
If I'm in Josh's position, I want to fill the clock.
Absolutely. You got a broken truck. There's not much you can do. But he's proven me wrong right now.
Talk about wheelie of the year. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Nice air.
This is dangerous. This is very dangerous. And he's having a 4-link come apart in the rear there.
There goes a locked up tire.
There goes the axle.
He's going for something a little risky here.
Oh, wow.
What was that?
A corkscrew.
Josh.
30 seconds, about 30 seconds left.
30 seconds left for Josh Gajewski. That tire's coming off. Look at it.
He's just ripping that rear end to shreds, and he doesn't care. Oh, man.
That truck is just hanging on, or that tire's just hanging on there. I don't know how.
Yeah, final 10 seconds. This is where you just let the truck do its thing and just let it go, Josh. What a run he's got going.
Throws it in reverse. Fills the time. Give it up for Josh in Lucas Oil Crusader. That was a solid run for a handicap truck.
Absolutely. I loved every minute of that run.
34.75 is going to take third place.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your final 3 trucks. It has all come down to this. These drivers are coming for Avenger and Tristan Ortiz.
Great night of action. I'm looking to see how we're going to finish it.
Absolutely. This freestyle competition has been insane. And there's only one driver that can double down. We're going to see him later tonight. And he's got a target on his back, that black and green wrecking machine. As we saw, just Avenger trying to take the double down away from Gravedigger. But these final 3 trucks are going to be very heavy hitters. We got Monster Energy, Max D, and Gravedigger. You know, this is the part of the show that everyone's been waiting for.
Go ahead and meet your driver here coming up next for Freestyle. Came out and he got into the final round and penalized himself. But tonight he's coming here to pick up at least a Freestyle win. Marcelo Mendoza and Monster Energy's coming out next.
This guy doesn't hold back at all, and I'm looking forward to see this Freestyle. Monster Energy, great fit for Marcelo, and he's not going to hold back. Unleash the beast, if they would say at the Monster Energy camp, and that's what Marcelo's going to do right now with some huge air.
That is massive air.
If you know what I mean. Women to the left of me. Women to the
Marcelo, maybe one of the most unluckiest drivers in SCS. Never really has luck on his side, but this tonight just got a different feeling to it.
Yeah, the executives at Monster Energy couldn't have picked a better driver to represent their company and this truck. And Marcelo is showing you why, doing everything he can to impress these judges so far.
Nice air for Marcelo.
I'm really loving this flow. I think he's had the best flow we've seen so far tonight in Freestyle.
Slap wheelie. In trouble, set it down.
The first half of this run has been beautiful, and I think that's what these drivers have been missing. That first half of their runs kind of been lackluster, but Marcelo, he's got a great flow, and he's lined up for the backflip.
Landed Marcelo. Consecutive. Hits the wall. Or hits the barrier.
He just missed the wall.
Might have. Keeps the truck going, throws off the hood. Keep it going, Marcelo. Oh, man. Final 30 seconds.
That consecutive was absolutely insane. As I think he barely grazed those barriers, but what an insane consecutive backflip.
Oh, my. Turning it up a little bit here in hot Atlanta. Oh, set it down.
Can he save it? And that's the cherry on top right there.
Fills the clock. Give it up for Monster Energy's Marcelo.
That was the cherry on top, Colt. That's the perfect Freestyle in my eyes right there.
"37, your new leader, Marcelo Mendoza."
That was absolutely insane. Kudos to Marcelo. What a run that was. And he's going to be a huge threat this season.
As next week, next Friday night, you can catch us in Tampa, Florida for week number 2 here in FS1. And this Sunday, you can catch Stadium Tour 2 and Stadium Tour 3 live from Toronto and live from San Antonio. Coming up next for freestyle, none other than Cole Champion in Max D.
Here we go. Cole Champion. This guy can just steal the freestyle win out of anybody's hands. Let's see if he can do it here tonight in Hot Atlanta.
Here he comes, starting it off. What can we expect here tonight from Cole?
Absolute maximum destruction is what we can expect. That's why he's behind the wheel of Max D. Cole is one of the best freestylers on Sim Monsters, and he's here to show you why.
Excited to see what he can do here tonight. Max D, driven by Brandon Adam last season. Set it down. You know, I think this season they did a shock setup, maybe lowered it a little bit compared to the prior season. Put a different engine setting in there, and here we go. Cole is going for it, hiking it up. Good run so far.
Absolutely. He's going to need to wow these judges, though. And this is...
Go ahead and calm time there for a second. Doesn't happen at least once tonight, but we're going to get it back going here in a second. Cole Champion and Max D. Not done yet. Still going to keep it going here. Got a slight disconnection. We're gonna let him keep going here. In just a second, he did pause right when we had the arrow go up. Cole Champion and Max D coming out here tonight, looking to take that lead. Cole Champion and Max D has 1 minute left, and he's got the green to resume here.
Yep, not going to skip a beat now. We
gotta be tough on the driver, but we're gonna let him keep going here. He's got a good run going. He's just gonna keep the truck going here. Oh man!
That was nice.
Going for a backflip. Can he land it? Lands the truck on all front tires.
Oh no, there goes the front drive, Colt.
Keeping the truck going here. Can he fill the clock? Oh my God! Holy smokes! That's gonna be it. Give it up for Cole Champion and Max D.
And that's what you came here to see. Maximum destruction from Cole Champion and Max D.
driver left to go here tonight. Coming up for freestyle, it's Armando Barbosa in Gravedigger.
The only guy that can double down. Hopefully his run doesn't get cut off the stream like it did in Nashville. But Armando's here to burn it down.
Score to beat 37. Looking to start it off here tonight.
Beautiful coilovers on that Digger 32 truck.
Start it off. Monza Barbosa and Gravedigger looking to take the lead here with a 37.
Oh my, what a beautiful slap wheelie over that tabletop.
He's the only guy tonight who can double down.
Textbook. Colt just fell out of his chair.
Hold on. Just 1 second, we're gonna do an intermission real second.
May we all get to grow up in a red, white, and blue little town. Get a one-star hand-me-down Ford to try to fix up. With some part-time cash and driving a tractor, find a sweet little thing. Where's your ball cap backwards? Kind of place you can't wait to leave, and nobody does. 'Cause you miss it too much. May we all know that nothing ain't cool till you ever knew off the sound of a quarter rolling down the jukebox. Play the Travis Tritt right above the Tupac, or you get lost down some road. Slow rolling with the top off the back of a Bronco. Buy a cold sixer with a cashed-in lotto. She's smiling with her hair blowing out the window. Where you about to go? Yeah, you learn to fly, and if you can't, then you just free fall. May we all get to see those fields of green turn gold. Watch a marching band play with the hardest moon coming up. And know that 15 minutes of famous ain't gonna be what makes us or breaks us, but we'll all be watching the TV the day that it comes. May we all know that nothing ain't cool till you wear the new on. The sound of a quarter rolling down the jukebox. Play the Travis Tritt right above the Tupac, before you get lost down some road. Slow rolling with the top off the back of a Bronco. Buy a cold sixer with a cash-in lotto. She's smiling with her hair blowing out the window. Where you about to go? Yeah, you learn to fly. If you can't, then you just free fall. May we all
Was an official call. We just want to let these drivers get the real run in here. We don't really want to end the show off like that, so we're gonna let these guys get an official run in here without a pause. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is gonna be Armando and Gravedigger. Starting it off, and here we go.
on the day I was born, the nurses all gathered round.
Mondo Barbosa and Gravedigger coming out here. See what he can do in freestyle. Nice there off the racing lane.
She could tell right away that I was bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone.
Oh,
Score to beat that 37 from
Bad to the bone.
Monster Energy. Nice there.
oh.
Hard landing on that rear end.
I'll break 1,000 more, baby, before I am through. I wanna be yours, pretty baby.
Mondo Barbosa coming out here. One racing. Looking to win freestyle also.
Burning it down. That rear end's falling apart. There goes the rear drive.
Loses the rear drive. See what he can do with a half-broken truck.
Bad to the bone.
Thing you can do at this point is fill that time.
He's struggling to get any momentum right now, but trying his best to get this truck rolling. Oh! Set it back down. I think the truck is stuck on the rear end. 30 seconds left. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before.
You've got to be kidding me.
That's it.
Oh, he's on his way.
Give it up for Armando in Digger. First coming in for Armando Barbosa in Gravedigger. 30.25 will be the score for Armando Barbosa. And like spoken about earlier, we're going to let Cole Champion come back out here tonight. He's going to be coming up next for freestyle. Final truck left here tonight for freestyle. Tough call to make as an official, but we try to let everybody have an equal chance here tonight to win freestyle. Starts it off, and here we go. Would it be 37 from Monster Energy? Can Marcelo come home with a freestyle win?
It's going to be a hard task to take down Monster Energy, but Cole Champion, the only guy that can do it.
Good cross threads, getting a little technical on this track. Good momentum going hit to hit.
Yeah, Cole's got a great plan going so far.
Oh, man! Side slap! Bring
Come on,
it back!
Max D save! Yeah,
Nice save.
classic Max D save right there.
Going for a backflip. There goes
Uh-oh.
rear drive.
He's got a lot of stuff broken on that truck, Colt, right now. Those front sway bars have given away, and
Oh my god.
he doesn't even have sway bars. He just, that whole front end's just given out. And that's gonna be it. That truck was damaged in that first save and just fell apart.
That truck in shambles after that backflip. Scores coming in for Cole Champion and Max D. Gets a 17 for the time score. Gonna be a 31.5, which means your freestyle winner here tonight is Marcelo Mendoza in Monster Energy.
See me right out of the sunset on your color TV screen. Out full of
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we wrap up the night here tonight, congratulations to Marcelo Mendoza and Monster Energy, who comes home tonight with the overall and your freestyle win. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been RORSCS Atlanta, Georgia. We'll see you on Sunday.